Okay, so what a whirlwind this brand new Piggy chapter has been. The brand new character chapter Heist was released literally just the other day. And in today's video, we are going to be going through all the secrets that you guys may have missed to do with this chapter. So of course, as always, if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, then why not consider subscribing? It's most definitely free and you can always change your mind later on in the future. So what was your guys' opinion on this chapter? I thought that this was an extremely good chapter, and of course Beastlick always does a very good job with all of the music. I feel like the music really stood out in this chapter. But we're not here for the music today. I just wanted to add that one in there because Beastlick does do a really good job, but we are going to be speaking about all of the secrets that actually happened. There was a lot of secrets that happened in the cutscenes as well as the actual chapter itself. So with that being said, let's start speaking about Rash. Rash is 100% infected. It's crazy. Rash is literally infected. In the end cutscenes, you see Willow walk back to where she once got arrested, or at least whereabouts she got arrested, and she came across Rash, literally reaching through the wood. Now this is crazy, and there's going to be another secret later on in this video that I'm going to speak about, which I think you guys are literally going to be like, wait, what? This is extremely weird. And I'm pretty sure that nobody has even thought about this. I'm gonna have a look around on YouTube and see if anybody does actually figure out this secret, but later on in this video, this is going to be a pretty interesting thing for you guys to actually know here. Next up, we're going to be speaking about the potion that TSP literally went and stole from the hospital. Another crazy piece of information. TSP literally went and stole that green potion, but this does actually confirm one thing, is that this vaccination, this potion that Mr. P did actually create, it is 100% not working. It does infect characters. Now I did make a theory basically speaking about the fact that potentially TSP has swapped out the potion for another one, but it does look as though that this potion right here, the green potion, is the one that is in fact infecting everybody. And I do find it even more interesting the fact that we now have confirmation that it is a green potion that is actually infecting all of these characters, and we still have these green rivers and these green like little reservoirs actually still going on inside of Piggy. We had one to do with the station. There was that green river down in the station, of course, I'm sure you guys know by now, and of course there was also that one that was also in the plant chapter. There was also all of that green water as well, so I'm kind of interested to kind of figure out like actually what's going on here. I feel like those rivers are surely going to have something to do with that potion as well. Maybe TSP have put it in the waterways. That is something that I have also mentioned in the past, but what are your guys' theories on that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next secret we're going to be speaking about here is of course Pony and Zizzy. Pony, Pizzy, Zony, whatever you guys want to call it. Oh, they have to be a thing. Come on guys, what do you guys think? I reckon that this was Minitoon's chance to literally make them go and give a little smoocheroonie, but it didn't look as though that was going to happen. But you see in the end cutscenes that Pony and Zizzy, they literally walk towards each other after Pony leaving TSP, and it looks as though that they were kind of like childhood sweethearts, kind of had crushes on each other from childhood and they've grown up, but it looks as though that they kind of like maybe lost their ways a little bit through the infection, and then all of a sudden they came back and they met each other at the safe place. So I feel like that was their like kind of reunitation, if that's even a word, in the end cutscenes, which is extremely cool as well. But I think that Minitoon has kind of on a low kind of confirmed the fact that Pony and Zizzy were actually a thing, and I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be triggered about that, but you know what guys, stuff. It's part of Minitoon's story, okay? Stop relating it to Peppa Pig or whatever it is, because I don't know if Pedro or Zuzi, I can't remember the zebra's name, but anyway, it's not to do with Peppa Pig anymore, okay? It's Minitoon's storyline. But I do think that Pony and Zizzy are now going to be a thing. I feel like a lot of people are going to start making loads of memes and also a load of like little simp things that are like, Pony and Zizzy are like the cutest kind of couple ever and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, we'll soon find out. The next secret that we're going to be speaking about here is Daisy is infected. Now there is a big secret going on with this one, and it is still ongoing, and I think that in this video I'm actually going to debunk that theory. So Daisy is infected. Willow was staring at Daisy way back in the camp chapter. Okay, so just before this heist chapter came out, we had the camp, and Willow kind of took a moment to stare at nothing, and I think it was Pony or George, and they said to Willow, is everything okay? And Willow basically said, yes, everything's fine, but she didn't look fine. Well, that moment she was looking at Daisy, literally being infected on the floor. Now there is a little bit of a secret going on with this one, and I feel like I am going to debunk this, and this is the fact that potentially Daisy is Delta from the camp chapter. Now Minitoon was actually very secretive about what the animal was that Delta was going to be. Minitoon did not want to confirm. For whatever reason, he didn't want to say that, you know, Delta was a donkey, for example. Now this has kind of led to speculation that the fact that, you know, Daisy could in fact be Delta here, because Daisy was in that kind of soldier uniform and Daisy was on the floor, and there was that mask that was going over Daisy as well. Now the interesting thing is we don't really get to see Daisy's eyes 100% in this brand new character chapter heist, so that is another thing to look forward to. But people have been saying, you know, but this Daisy skin, it has fingers, and I can confirm it does have fingers. This skin at the end in the heist chapter, it does have fingers, and I don't know if Daisy ever actually did have fingers at the end of the Ali's chapter. It's something that I'll have to go back and look at, so maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But the one thing that we can debunk here is the fact that Daisy does have a lighter tone skin color, and Delta is almost like jet black. So there is a little bit of a difference here, but that doesn't mean that this Delta person still isn't a donkey. They could potentially actually be related to Daisy here. And the next secret we're going to be speaking about here, and this is the one that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the secret that I feel like not a lot of people have actually kind of clocked onto here, is the fact that Rash was infected before Tigray met him. Okay, so in this end cutscene, Willow literally comes across Tigray, and it was kind of a weird one in a way that, like, you know, this Rash kind of became infected and then we met Tigray. However, there's all of these notes where Tigray's saying, you know, we're best mates and all of this stuff. But what does that actually mean? Well, this means three things. This means that Tigray could have potentially known Rash before TSP. It also means that Minitoon may have made a mistake on this one, but I'm not entirely sure what to think about that. For me, I feel like Minitoon could potentially have made maybe a tiny little mistake, but I could be wrong. I'm sure that Minitoon has literally brainstormed absolutely everything at this point. But anyway, there we go. I wasn't going to do a top 10 secret video today, guys, simply because I am literally going on holiday, literally on Monday. So I think that this video is coming out on Tuesday, so yesterday I would have left to go on holiday. Now don't worry, I have prepared some videos on the channel for you guys, and I will be back with the next character chapter next week. So guys, with that being said, if you could be using star code Antixx when buying Robux or Premium, that would be much appreciated. But anyway guys, thank you all for joining. We'll see you guys in the next one.